It may not be your truth, but it is the Trinetta truth.
Hi everyone, my name is Gigi and I want to welcome you to the Trinetta Truth. Today I'm sitting down with Trinetta J, formerly known as Trinetta Love, to talk about how she went from the single life to becoming a wife. Trinetta Love is the executive producer of the Future Husband Project, which was filmed in 2020. The Future Husband Project featured Trinetta Love, who was single at the time, along with others desiring to meet their future husbands. After filming the Future Husband Project in 2020, Trinetta met and started dating a man who would become her husband in 2023. Welcome to Single Life to Wife.
Trinetta J's on stage, yes! From single life to wife, welcome!
Yes.
Hey guys, this is the Trinetta Truth you've been waiting on, yes!
Our friends and viewers want to know, how did you go from the single life to wife in just 3 years?
Well, you know, when I filmed the Future Husband Project in 2020, you know, I believed that I would meet my future husband. You know, I didn't know when, but I met him. And that's just important, first of all, is to believe. And
Yes.
I just believed in my soul, and I believe that it was time. And on the way to film the Future Husband Project, the poem came to me that said, my husband, my future husband, I see you, I breathe you, I need you. So that came to me on the way to filming it. So I just knew he was out there somewhere close.
Did you know that when you were filming the Future Husband Project in 2020 that you would be married in 2023?
I didn't know the exact year. I just knew I'd be married.
Okay. When was the first time you were proposed to, Trinetta?
In high school?
In high school?
My very, very first love. Yes, he was like a year older than me. And so he was going to the military. So a lot of us girls in high school, that's what they did. They got a first promise, second promise, engagement ring, marriage.
Okay.
So yeah, in high school.
Okay, so how many times have you been proposed to?
Several.
Several times?
Yeah, but you know, hey, I didn't go through with it. And so, you know, I felt like a runaway bride, but it just wasn't the right man. It wasn't the right time.
So,
Because we want what we want.
okay, so,
When we want it.
right?
But we don't even realize we're not ready for it.
Okay, so what made you decide not to get married? What was that?
Something would happen, and I would tell people to pay attention to red flags.
Okay.
Do your due diligence. You know, like when you're in an interview for work and you want a job and you want to be sure it's the right job, you ask a lot of questions. You do your research.
Okay.
And it's no different. I was doing this in my 20s.
Okay.
You know, I knew I wanted, if I was to have children, I knew I wanted the type of father I wanted for those children.
Okay.
So I would do my interviews on behalf of my children. And so one guy I was scheduled to marry, I asked him a question about what would happen to the children if something happened to me. Anyway, he came up with the wrong answer.
Okay.
And that's when I knew I was going to marry him.
Okay.
So you have to have your list of what you require, not only for yourself, but if you're thinking about having children or have children, you need to have questions on behalf of your children.
Okay.
Did I just say a
All
word?
right
Yes.
then. Yes. I love that.
Thank you.
I love that. So, what was the dating scene like for you?
Hey, this is a good time for people to go pick up my book, The Professional Dater, which is on Amazon. But my dating life was interesting.
Okay.
It was interesting. I'm adventurous. It was adventurous. I definitely would tell women not to put everything into it. It's dating.
Okay.
It's
True.
an interview process. I find that women just want to give everything away. I want to love. I wanted this and I wanted this in due time. Okay?
Yes.
But you're giving all this away, game over. It's like, okay, all right, I'm going off on to somebody else that actually has requirements.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. It takes time.
It's like Tupac say, if it's too easy, I don't want it. I mean, Tupac was giving people game, but you know, you got it was very interesting. But I knew I hated dating in high school. because it is a game. I don't like games.
Okay, so going into this next question, how selective were you when dating?
Very selective. I didn't give my all. I'm not, didn't give everything. No. I'm not giving you my whole house and the kitchen sink because we're dating. You're just dating. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I don't think I did like some guys along the way, but because of my requirements, I'm not giving you my everything. I'm not doing wifely things when I'm not a wife. Let's just put it like that.
Okay. All right. And I understand that.
No,
that's
ma'am.
what we need to understand as women.
Yes.
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 So from your past relationships, how did you grow?
I grew a lot. Mainly, I grew a lot for me.
Okay.
I grew a lot. And like this journey that God had me on, still has me on, but before marriage, my patience, this, that, you learn what works for you, what doesn't work for you, your personality.
Yes.
You have a great personality. So guys might like your personality. They might like that you're a go-getter. They like what you represent, but they don't necessarily like the person within. So with me being an entertainer and entertaining, guys love that part.
Yes.
They love,
Yes.
oh, she's going to show up. I had one guy to tell me how to show up to something. Yes. So that part they really, really liked.
Interesting.
But it was still not clicking because they weren't loving me or liking me for who I was, but for what I represented.
At what point did you know it had to be about your faith in dating?
It always was about my faith, but when I really got serious, when God started really, I really, really wanted to have a life partner.
Okay.
And I didn't want to bring the old me into different situations. I
Okay.
mean, you have to go to God. I have to pray. Show me, God. Show me what to do. Show me me.
Okay.
Show me me. We're talking about all these guys, but really a lot of times you got to look in the mirror.
So what is the best dating advice you can give to women?
Be selective. No, stick to your truth. Stick
Okay.
to your standards. Don't give away the kitchen sink and everything with it. You're just dating. You're not a wife. I don't even care. And whatever you do, I do not suggest shacking.
Okay, no shacking.
Do you? But no, because that's giving away everything in the kitchen sink. And then you're like, you always have to have leverage.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, I always have my own place. So I had one guy saying, oh, you need a baby and you need, I said, I don't need anything. I got everything I need.
Okay.
So it was a game he was trying to play because when they see a woman being successful and all that,
Yes.
they have angles too.
Yes.
So just, take it for what it is dating.
Okay. Why do you think so many black women are single?
A lot of times, I'm going to start with attitude, the mindset.
Okay.
And I talk about this in my Trinetta Truths as well. Like a lot of black women limit themselves. I'm only gonna date green M&Ms. Well, there's only 2 green M&Ms in the whole pack.
Right.
And those 2 green M&Ms, they're probably taken or something like that, know?
Yes.
But we first of all, mindset. When you get deeper and out of this superficial stuff and you want something real, I want him to be 6'5". Yeah, that's nice, that's cute. But 6'5", that might not be what your man comes packaged in. So I say, first of all, you got to change your mindset.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Number 2, you really got to believe God and what God says about marriage and how he said, you don't have to find, what did he find it? Adam didn't find Eve.
Yes.
God provides. When your man spots you, Adam spots, he'll recognize you as a wife. You don't find, and you even hear so-called pastors, find a man. That's all, nah. What you got to be desperate for? You're a woman.
Yes.
You're a woman. Don't worry about it. So mindset, change the way you speak. Be positive towards, talk positive towards men. You know what I'm saying? Don't hop on this bandwagon of I hate men and then you need a man because you want a child, but then you want to eliminate it. It's just crazy. So listen,
Yes.
be clear on what it is you want.
Okay.
And don't apologize for what you want. If you want to be married, fine. Because when you meet the right person, the one that God has for you, it's a different ball game than just, you hear about these people, oh, he cheating, I'm ride and die for him. You don't ride or die for somebody that's cheating and doing all this. They don't even respect you.
Right.
So come on now. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So get back on track. Get back on course. You know, so I just think a lot of them, and some of them choose to be single. If I didn't meet my husband, I was good.
Okay.
I was good because I'm not going to deal with the nonsense.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
do.
unless you come in correct, don't come at all, and I'm good. So some like that's why it took me so long to get married. You know, I don't talk about my age, but I am 40 plus.
All right.
Okay.
Yes.
But it wasn't a requirement. So stop being thirsty. Stop being thirsty.
Okay.
Work on you. Work on you. You will attract into your life what it is you desire and God has for you.
Okay. Stop being thirsty.
You're
That's
a woman.
the whole.
Stop
Yeah.
being
Take your
thirsty.
time.
Hey, it's gonna happen when it happened. I knew people in college that were serious. They were good. They were like, whoa, they got married. That was great for them. That if I would have gotten married at 22, I probably would have been divorced a few times.
Oh wow.
Let's keep it real.
Okay.
People get married at 20. They're pretty much divorced by 30, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
you don't know who you are. Enjoy your life. Why are you trying to cling so quickly?
Yes. Take your time. Get to know
Work
you.
on you. Get your life. Get your life.
What advice would you give women who want to get married?
You know what? If you want to get married, like I said, first work on you. Believe. Pray about it. Ask God. Ask God to show you. Because a lot of times we got to figure out ourselves, how we operate. You know what I'm saying? Our gifts. Figure out you. Discover you first before you try and discover somebody else.
Okay.
And do you first. How about that?
Okay. So
Do
now
you first.
Let's get into this part.
Yes,
This is what
Gigi,
we
yes.
want to know. Yes.
What do you want to know?
How did you meet your husband?
Oh, we met at the gym during the pandemic in 2020.
Yes.
We met in 2020, and that's why I said with God, all things are possible. We met during the shutdown, okay, at the gym, spin class. I happened to not be so busy that day, and I took a spin class.
Okay.
And the spin class was great. Shout out to my spin instructor. She's awesome, Haley. Yeah, we met in spin class during the pandemic. I had just come out of a relationship 3 months earlier, and you know, I was good.
Okay.
I was good.
Okay. So at what point did you know he was the one?
Man, through consecutive trials and tribulations. And I would say, if you're not going through anything, consecutive trial. He was very, very consistent. I had a standard that I compromised on in the relationship right before I met him.
Okay.
I compromised my standard. And so that last relationship didn't work out, taught me, Trinetta, don't compromise yourself because it wasn't worth it at all. So I had a certain standard, which I wanted to wait till I was married.
Okay.
To do wifely things. You feel me?
Yes.
I was not mentioning that to anyone, any guy, because you mention it to them. You tell guys too much, they're going to try to be that, play that for a minute.
Yes.
So I had played myself previously, and I said, I'm not playing myself again.
Okay.
So I shut everything down. I said, you know what, God? I said, because I have this standard, I'm in Atlanta. Forget about it, okay?
Yes, said forget about it.
I'm gonna do me. I'm healthy. I'm gonna do me because I said I'm not mentioning that part to any guy anymore.
Okay.
But when I met my husband, you know, he was on the same path as me. So when I tell you it's possible, stop sweating it. Stop worrying about it.
Okay.
So he told me his standards. See, you want a man that has standards too.
Yes.
Because if you don't have a man that has standards, then you're going to have all these other challenges, okay?
Yes,
So
yes.
he came to me with his standard, or his requirements. And his standards actually meshed with mine.
Okay.
So that's why I say, you know, you gotta have somebody with similar, you don't have to be identical, but similar values. And what path are you guys on?
Okay.
So let the man tell you what path he's on, because he's gonna try to get everything, you gonna tell him everything, then he's gonna try to be that, and then you're gonna get played out more than likely.
Okay.
So yeah, I was, you know, that's how we met, and boom, 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 boom. And he was very, very, very consistent. And because the way that we were dating, anytime we had trials and tribulations, you know, here's the thing. It's like when you wait for the Mega Millions jackpot, when you wait for that, it is so worth it.
Yes.
Because when you guys go through your trials, you're like, who else out there is going to wait for this mega million jackpot 3 years? 3 years. Who's going to wait?
Yeah.
And then it showed this man respects me to the utmost, respects my body, respects my mind, just respects me. And I think that's what we need to just lean in on. Okay. That self-respect and that respect for each other. And again, if you're dating that way, okay, nobody's perfect, but I'm not worried about him running around town because he has standards.
Right.
You can't be the only one with standards. Okay?
Say that again.
You cannot be the only one with standards. You need a man that has standards.
Okay. What are the 3 main ingredients
to what?
Needing to create a very strong relationship?
Woo! That friendship.
Okay, friendship.
Because you have friendship. Oh my God, you want to hang out with your best friend.
Okay.
Think about your best friend, somebody you love hanging out with. So now you meet somebody, you know, DJ, my husband I love hanging out with him. Man, I'm like, yo, I told all my friends, like, he is the most fun I ever had. So when you have that much fun, and then your values are in alignment, your faith. You know, whatever your faith is, mine is in Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. But, you know, ours is that, you know, and our faith, our friendship, you know, mutual respect, values. But I love hanging out with him. I love hanging out with my husband. Okay.
All right. That's how it should be. Shouldn't be nobody else. Well,
yes. How about that?
Yes.
Yes, Gigi. Yes. Yo, this is the Trinetta Truth. I'm telling it.
Tell the truth.
Yes.
Nothing but the Trinetta Truth.
Okay.
That's right. Okay. What do you like best about being married so far?
The friendship, the partnership, the you know, you have a teammate. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's like you have a teammate.
Okay,
a quarterback needs a running back.
All right, your ride or die.
My ride or die.
Okay.
Yes.
All right now. Will you be doing a future husband project too?
I'm thinking about it. I'm gonna do some other things to help women.
Okay.
To help women get there, because it's a journey.
It is a journey.
It's a journey. I mean, it really is. So I might not. I'll see. You got to stay tuned. You know.
At what point during those 3 years did you realize he was the one? Was it like a year later?
Because you know the thing is, you know, when a man is consistent and he's constantly stepping up to the plate like no other, okay? You can feel like, oh, this is the one. But if he don't believe you the one, and that's the problem. Some women say, well, I think he's the one. But if he don't think you the one, so that's the thing. And I would tell my husband, I say, look, I ain't nobody's girlfriend, okay? We're going to get to know each other, go through this interview. And actually, he asked to put in the application. Okay. So, you know, I'm not sure until he asked me to be his wife. That's how I knew. How about that?
Okay, all right. So, year 3. All right, I'll take that. Yes. So, how can people connect with you on social media?
Okay, connect with me. Thanks for asking, Gigi.
Yeah, no problem.
Connect with me on Instagram, Facebook. Where am I? TikTok. Now on Facebook, I can't change my name for some reason. It might still be under Trinetta Love, but Trinetta J on Instagram and TikTok. Okay. On YouTube, Trinetta J, and also TStarzz Entertainment is where you're watching this. All so right. TStarzz Entertainment, where talent lives and breathes.
All right. Yes, Trinetta J. We are so thankful that you were able to come and tell us about the Trinetta Truth.
Well, you know, the Trinetta Truth may not be your truth, but it is the Trinetta Truth. Well, thank you, Gigi. I think you did a great job asking me questions. And you guys stay tuned because there'll be more. If you're interested, please like, comment below. Share with everyone you know, okay?
Yes. And
share. Join the Trinetta J journey. Yes. Because I know a lot of women want love. And a lot of us don't even know how.
Yes.
But first, it starts with you.
Self-love. That's what we have to have, is self-love.
Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely, Gigi. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you, Trinetta J. Yes. Thank you so much for the insight and the wisdom and the truth. And again, congratulations on your marriage.
Thank you. Shout out to DJ. Yes.
But it is the Trinetta